Hello everyone, my name is Ting Ting, and my research topic is why women are more likely to get lung cancer. Lung cancer is a type of cancer that begins in the cell of our lungs, and the symptoms of lung cancer may include coughing up blood, shortness of breath, chest pain, and bone pain. But lung cancer typically doesn't cause signs and symptoms in its earliest stages, and these signs occur when the disease is advanced. And there are two general types of lung cancer. One is small cell lung cancer. It occurs most in heavy smokers and is less common than the other type, which is non-small cell lung cancer. Non-small cell lung cancer is an umbrella term for several types of lung cancer, include adenocarcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and large cell carcinoma. Adenocarcinoma is the most common type of lung cancer in women and non-smokers, and it usually found in the outer edge of the lung. It spreads early on to other parts of our body. The second one is squamous cell carcinoma. This is the most common type of lung cancer in men and smokers, and it usually develops in the mucous lining of bronchi. It's detected earlier than the other types of lung cancer. For the third one, large cell carcinoma is the least common non-small cell lung cancer, and tumors spread quickly for this type of lung cancer. Surprisingly, lung cancer is the deadliest cancer for women, and it is the leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S. Let's take a look at some statistics from National Cancer Institute. Every 7 minutes, a woman dies of lung cancer in America, and the rate of new lung cancer cases over the past 42 years has dropped to 36% for men, while it has risen 84% for women. And the lung cancer represents 25% of all cancer deaths in women in each year. Twice as many women die of lung cancer each year as die of breast cancer. As we all know, cancer does not happen suddenly, and it usually takes decades to develop. And cancer is also the result of accumulated factors. Smoking turns out to be the top risk factor for lung cancer. In the past, lung cancer is considered male cancer because it most occurs in male smokers. But now, more women start to smoke. And the sad factor is that approximately 23% of the female population in the US smokes cigarettes, and more than 140,000 women die each year from smoke-related causes. This is because active smoking is responsible for close to 90% of lung cancer, and women are more sensitive to tobacco carcinogens, and they're more likely to get lung cancer than men under the same amount of smoke exposure. The second one is frequent passive smoking is also a significant cause of lung cancer among non-smoking women. It consists of two parts: smoke generated by burning of cigarettes, and the other part is the smoke that the smokers breathe out. For women who frequently live in an environment of secondhand tobacco smoke are more likely to get lung disease. The third one is women have special smoking habits. Women prefer menthol flavored cigarettes than men, and this flavored type of cigarettes is more harmful than regular cigarettes, since mint flavor would produce a cooling sensation in our throat. it can reduce cough stimulated by nicotine. And this feeling can cover the dryness of our throat and make smokers smoke deeper and longer. Do you know cooking film is the top risk factor of lung cancer among no-smoking women in developing countries? The main components of oil film are acrolein and benzofuran. More than half of women have been exposed to fire fumes for a long time, and our sensation organs like our eyes and our throat are at risk of smoke inhalations, especially when we fry food at a very high temperature. And when the cooking oil is burned to 150 degrees, the glycerin will produce acrolein, and it has strong spicy smell will cause respiratory disease such as rhinitis and tracheitis. And the heating fuel also contains a carcinogen called benzopirin, and it can damage the chromosomes of human cells. And the long-term inhalation of benzopirin can induce lung cancer. And the cooking film is also very harmful to our immune system and brain nerves because it can invade immune system along breathing, and it will also cause symptoms such as loss of appetite, fatigue, and sadness, and drowsiness. This is why we often have no appetite to enjoy the meals after cooking. Lung cancer is different in gender, genetic, and the female hormones. Women has higher estrogen levels than men, and this difference will increase women's susceptibility to lung cancer. A study of international early lung cancer programs shows that the prevalence of lung cancer among women is almost twice as male with similar age and smoking history. Besides that, the harmful substances of cigarettes may increase carcinogenic mutations in women. And even after quitting smoking, the risk of getting lung cancer in women will decline slowly than men, and it depends on what type of lung cancer a person gets. As we discussed earlier, the squamous cell carcinoma and adenocarcinoma are two common types of lung cancer, and scientists explain that squamous cell carcinoma is more common found in men, and adenocarcinoma is more common in women. The squamous cell carcinoma has more symptoms and easier to detect than the adenocarcinoma. Enough for the bad news. The good news is the article Lung Cancer in Women shows that the survival rate for women is higher than men in every stage of disease. Lung cancer is a top cancer for women in the United States, but it is also the most preventable cancer. So stop smoking, avoid secondhand smoking, and install a good quality ventilator and change the cooking habits. Those are all the ways can reduce the risk of getting lung cancer for women. Thank you for watching.